Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. And in this video, we are going to take a look at the entire market, look at Bitcoin's chart, because there's a lot of interesting things happening with the crypto space right now. Bitcoin has broke some key important parts, indicators, lines in the chart that I'm going to take you through. And if it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching, and yeah, I'm going to dive into this. But before I do so, I need to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market. So please do your further research before you invest your money. That being said, what you're looking at here was the death cross, where the 50-day moving average crosses with the 200 daily moving average. And this was what a lot of people were panicking about over the last few weeks / month, is this death cross. And as you can see here, you know, Bitcoin has come above, broke some key resistance levels, especially with the 50-day moving average, the 200-day moving average. It's come above both of them, and it looks like, you know, the 50-day could be swinging back round, and we may form this thing called a golden cross. Now, I need to explain what this golden cross is for those who don't know. I know there's a lot of people that do know, but it's a powerful move. Because if Bitcoin does a golden cross, you know, I could expect Bitcoin to have a super run-up like we've seen in the past. And I'm just going to zoom out here. Let me just put this on auto so you can see the last time we had a golden cross was back here, and I've pinpointed a few of them, but let's just focus on this one right here, because these are powerful moves. And it's basically when the 50-day moving average crosses with the 200-day, the 200 being the red line, right? And look what happened last time we had this golden cross here. Bitcoin exploded to absolute new all-time highs. We're talking from, you know, what's this, £7,800 price. You can see on the right over here, 7,800. It rallied all the way up to 64, 65, almost 65,000. So, you know, these are powerful moves. And just to show you a prior one to this, I mean, if you want to call this one a golden cross, you can, because, you know, it rallied from around 4,000 right up to 14,000. I remember this one quite clearly as well. And obviously prior to that would be this one here, this entire 2017 bull run. This was the last golden cross, and as you can see here, let me just make it very clear, this was the cross that we were looking for, right here, the golden cross. And from here we're talking 250 quid price. I would have loved to have bought Bitcoin for 260 quid. What am I laughing for? Anyway, and it rallied all the way up to where are we talking? What, $20,000 was it? It went as high as it almost hit 20,000. It's 19,600. But this is how powerful these golden crosses can be, should they, you know, pull through, right? So, you know, bear that in mind. I don't want to get you guys too excited, but, you know, it looks like there could be something interesting happening with Bitcoin should this golden cross play out, right? You know, like I said, we see big rallies, so I'm expecting something similar should we see a golden cross. But it all depends on if Bitcoin can hold these supports, because I know that Bitcoin's facing a bit of resistance right now up here, and to be fair, it's a good thing that Bitcoin has sort of closed the candle up here rather than down here. And I'll tell you for why, because this right here was a really key moment for Bitcoin to break, because, you know, Bitcoin could have done a double top. Essentially, it probably still could. You know, double top is when it bounces up, comes down, bounces up, it gets rejected again, then it comes back down. But it looks like it's broken above this, and if you look closely, it looks like it's actually holding some support here. See some buy pressure off this line here, so, you know, we could see it go up a bit more. I'm just going to wait on that and see. I got a lot of important things I want to show you guys in the charts. So let's just quickly go to this one here, because I've been talking for the longest time about this resistance line on the RSI, and this is the daily time frame. How can you tell? Because, you know, if you come over here, you see it says 1 day, and I said when we see Bitcoin break this line, we will see an absolute insane run up. And so far it's been breaking key resistances. You know, this one, what's this one here? This is the 200 daily again. I don't know why I've just got it there. I just wanted to see it, you know. I usually have this one on the 50, but it's alright. I spoke of the falling wedge. which, you know, crazy enough, it played out. You know, right down here when we were all panicking, I said to you guys, remain calm, remain focused. I let my Patreons know to remain calm and focus. Big up to you guys. We you know, we stuck through this crazy madness fall where a lot of people think that we were losing money, is just going down to whatever price is. But I said to you, look, let's just remain calm. I still think we're in this, you know, cycle of accumulation, and they did that, so big up to them. If you guys want to become a patron, you're welcome to do so. I've got 7 tiers. Take your pick. I recommend the tier with my buy, sell, stake alerts so you don't miss nothing. You can scroll through. There's 7 things you can check. Exclusive VIP partner tier. But anyway, let's just get back to this real quick, because I believe that Bitcoin, you know, with the way it's going, Bitcoin could potentially set a new all-time high. And one other thing that's really important to look at is the trend. What trend are we in right now? And this is where this comes into play. This is powerful. What you're seeing down here is called the chop zone. I've not shown this on my channel before, but it's powerful. And what is it? Well, essentially, you know, straight at the box, it's basically a trend indicator. And it speaks of when trends, what kind of trend we're in, and what kind of trend, or when the trend is going to reverse and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to break it down, make it super simple, super clean. You can kind of see already, every time that we've been in this bluish area, we've seen, you know, the price of Bitcoin rise up. And it's usually happened after the red. So if you look here, this long extended time of red lines, candles, whatever you call them, red color, I'll call them red lines for now. Red chop lines. You know, if you was in this downtrend back in 2017, 2018, and you didn't look at the chop zone, you wouldn't really know if you're in a bear market or bull market, because you're looking like this. And, you know, even if this rally here from here to here, you know, from here to here, you probably would have thought that, let me just make this white so, you know, when I show you this stuff, it's nice and clear. How do we make this thicker? Well, if it lets me, you know, I don't know, do you do like that? Here we go. You probably would have thought from here to here you was going up into another extended run, you know, go to make a new all-time high. And, you know, could have been, but had you seen this fall afterwards, you probably would have been like, oh, I'm not sure what's going on. Then, you know, it's playing on your mind, right? It's playing with you, and it goes back up again. Had you been looking at the chop zone, you would have seen clear red indication that actually this is a trend reversal. And it's really hard to see what kind of trend you're in. If you can't see these indicators. And this is why the chop zone is really important. You can grab this up if you want as well. Click on indicators, just type in chop zone. Let me just see if I can find chop. Even if you type chop, it comes up chop zone right there. It's powerful, and it really can guide people on their journey. Like I said, if you was here when you saw this rally up, and this is a big rally, guys, we're talking weekly candles. If I stretch it like this, it's a big rally, you know, falling from, you know, coming from down here, which is 5,000, right up to just stretch it out to 8,000. You know, you'd think that you're on another massive rally, right? So, you know, but in a sense, you know, had you been seeing the chop zone, you would have seen red candle after red candle after red candle, you know, or red lines, and that would have indicated that actually, no, we are in this trend reversal of a downtrend. And look, for the long period of time, it just red candle after red candle after red candle, red candle. Where did this change? Because the time this changed was the time that, you know, we was going into, I'll delete these are off of an old thing. We were going into another trend reversal. And you can see here from red to blue was around here when we got this massive pump up, right? So you can see exactly where we was in a bear market and exactly where the trend reversed in this particular instance. We had a slight bit of reddish here, you know, market couldn't make up its mind. We saw this massive fall due to the, I want to call it the virus, but you know, we did see some red candles, and then we saw the trend reverse, a bit of orange, went back to blue, and you can see here, ever since then, we've been blue all the way through, apart from this last part towards here, right? A bit pinkish, but when you look at this overall, now let me tell you something that's really interesting. Like I said, when you're in a bear market, we see candle after candle after candle all red. And when you look at what we've been through over the last few weeks, not once did we see candle after candle after candle red. So that tells me that maybe we've been in this bull trend for a very long time. And if you look now, we just printed a blue candle. Now for me, I'd like to see at least 3 to 5 candles, you know, in a row for it to confirm that we are back in this uptrend, because you can get these blue candles coming in and out, and sometimes it goes a bit green and orange. But I want to see 3 to 5 blue candles in a row. If I see that, that will confirm for me that maybe we are starting to really kick off back in this bull market, and we will be printing new high highs. But you can use this chop zone, it's seriously powerful. You can see back in the last one, let's just go back to the prior one. You can see here again, look, see, every time we've been in a bear market, this is 2014, every time we've been in a bear trend, you can see that even up here, it indicated the bear trend around about here. Let's just do it around about here. You saw about 3 or 4 or 3 to 5 red candles, and that confirmed that you were in a bear trend. So round about here would have been a good time to maybe consider taking profits when you first saw the red. I don't know, I'm just putting it out there. And yeah, and just sit back and ride this entire bear market until you see the next trend. And obviously from here to here, on the other side now, you're talking about here is where it confirmed the reverse of the trend. And back in 2015, that would have been, that's it again, that's a huge run up, because you're talking, what are we talking? You're talking, it went as low as here, $198, and it rallied all the way up to here, obviously a little correction to $500. So, that is a big rally, and it does indicate on this chop zone that was the beginning of the bear trend. Right, and you can see, look, blue after blue after blue after blue. It just went on for a long period of time, and this is what I'm keeping my eye on. I'm keeping my eye on this chop zone, because I think this is going to tell us how long we're in a trend for, what kind of trend we're in, and yeah. So, and I'm going to keep bringing this to you guys as well, because I think it's important. If this is helping you so far, please drop that like, because this is what I like to do. I like to guide you, prepare you in advance to what's to come. And yeah, just from looking at the 2018 run, even 2018, even the 2013-14 bear market, when I look at this, and then I look at this, and then I look at what we just went through, it looks totally different to what we're seeing here, because there was a lot of red, and I haven't seen that. I mean, we probably saw would you class that as red, or sort of like a pinkish color? Maybe one red candle of all of them. But yeah, ideally you want to see at least 3 to 5 before you decide if it's a trend indicator, meaning the trend's going to reverse from bullish to bearish. But there's our first blue. I'm waiting for another, and if I see some more, I'll update you on that. And yeah, let me just have a little look over here. So we spoke about the death cross. We spoke about the chop zone. Let's just go back over to here and take a look at the crypto fear and greed index, because something really interesting is happening. We are now in greed. So people are getting excited. People are happy now, because they're making money again. You're seeing your portfolios go back up in price. It's great. It's good. And this is what we like to see. There's still more room for this to rise. And, I would say when it gets over to here, the 80, probably about 86, 90, if it goes that high, that's when you want to maybe consider taking profits. Right now we're at 60, and this might fluctuate over the next few weeks, months, because people will be buying, people will be selling. But yeah, this is a good look. It looks healthy. It looks like we're ready to go up. Let's just take a look on the long now. I said this, and if you looked at my videos in the past, this one here, the 100 of this one, powerful video, and this one, these two in particular, if you look at them, I said that any moment now I'm expecting this to do exactly what happened here back in March. And if you was watching my channel, you knew this, because I showed you. And look, we've just had this spike up here, and you can see it measures up to here. And I'm expecting, again, it might come down for some consolidation. We might see some price fluctuate up and down before it breaks resistance, and then we might see another leg up. But saying that, it could just go straight up, depending on what kind of market we're in right now and how people are feeling. But I'm expecting, because even though we see some nice price rises, we have to be prepared for it to have some consolidation. So I guess this is why I have the 200 week here, the 200 daily moving average here, right? Because if it does come down, I'm probably expecting it to come down to this, to consolidate at the bare minimum. So it's entirely up to you what you want to do with your trades and stuff. Long term, great, it's a great hold. But let me just grab this up, make this nice and bright so we can see. This is where I would be expecting Bitcoin to come down to, is around 38,000. Should it fall down? It might not, but should it fall down, look for that 38,600 price, just to see if we can bounce off it. Because if we can bounce off this, then and hold support here, then yeah, it's clear skies ahead. And remember, now we've broken above this resistance RSI here. It's coming up into this oversold area. So that's another thing we need to pay attention to. I put my yellow line here just to sort of say, you know, this is sort of how high Bitcoin usually goes before we see, you know, sort of some pullbacks. And you can see it here with the what was it? Sorry, January? Was this January? The beginning of 2020, where, you know, Elon Musk just decided that he's buying Bitcoin. Sorry, burp action there. And you can see it hit this trend line that I've drawn on the RSI, this yellow line, and then we saw a pullback. So I'm expecting it to go sort of up to this high before we see some sort of pullback. But we'll see what happens. Right now it's looking great. The market's looking green. Let me just grab up CoinMarketCap just to see what we see here. Yeah, you know, things are looking great. Bitcoin's up 20%. It's mad, crazy, ludicrous. Bomb. XRP is flying as well. You know, super glad I bought some more of that. But yeah, you know, this is what it's about, you know, in really trying to embrace what happens with this market. It's just crazy because you just don't know what's going to happen. But these indicators, you know, they really do help on your journey. And yeah, if you want to see more of this, become a subscriber, please. You know, truly appreciate you. Or you can become a patron. I got 7 tiers. I told you already. They get to see things before you do. You know, we're doing a lot of buy, sell, stake alerts. And I think you guys should look at considering becoming a patron. Again, 7 tiers, take your pick. If you really want to go for the high alerts, because I've got these new super alerts, you can come into my private Telegram group. It's exclusive, guys. Limited spaces for people that are in the CEO partner tier. Let me just show you. I'll scroll down, make it clear so you can see. So we got these tiers here. When I open this up, you got more tiers. I usually recommend this one here, the exclusive VIP partner tier, because that unlocks the buy, sell, stake alerts. If you want to go that extra further to have that extra more, you know, that super alerts, that's the only way I can explain it. The only way I can explain it. Crypto CEO partner tier. This will unlock my exclusive VIP tier, and you best believe we're making absolute insane gains. We doubled our money on something yesterday, which was fantastic. You guys are probably going to see it as time goes on, because I haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet. And yeah, you know, we're constantly making gains. We talk about things before. Well, you know, you can talk to me anytime on this, but they talk to me. We are constantly talking with them before I'm buying stuff and selling stuff. So, you know, they're pretty much on the ball straight away. That's a super alert. And they're probably buying things and selling things before I even get the chance to do so. So this is why it's good to come, because it does make that little bit of difference when you're coming into these or this VIP tier. Got the 24/7 voice chat as well, so you can chat with me and other high profile users. And yeah, so that's that. If you want that, jump on that. It'd be great to see you over there. I'm going to leave it here. If it was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. I'm laughing because this video, I'm selling my YouTube channel for 20 million. It's mad, crazy, ludicrous. Bomb, I know. But it's the first of its kind. It is an NFT. I've turned my YouTube channel into a digital NFT. Can't even get it out. Check that video because it's powerful. And it's the first of its kind. And yeah, shout out to my patrons. I see you guys on these tiers. Truly appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And are you ready for this long ass list? Shout out to Toy Notary, It's Time, AJ, Frank C63, Clemens, Dennison, Christopher Johnson, Jacob Adams, Mr. Anonymous, Sir Chuckler, Carlos Rocher. Sorry, look, see, I'm already messing it up. Damarus, Samo Stancox, Rahul the God, Dante Kennedy, RG. Let me put my phone, I just put on play mode. People try to call me and all sorts, you know. Where am I? Where am I? Rahul the God, Dante Kennedy, look, I'm going to have to start scrolling down. RG Bizzle, Max Wiseham, Rudiax Robinson, Manny Sanchez, Tyrone Samuel, Abby Ola, Rachel Mack, Pamela Williams, Snacks on Racks, Rick, Geoffrey Williamson, Omar Thomas, Casmanel, Avon Davis, CCP269, Good Feels Nice, Dominique, Peter Stoddard, Eric, hold on, Eric? Eric Scoop King, big up to you. Semyon, Fatima Price, Shwanda Owens, Tanner McLaren, Josh Wills. Listen, you're going to be sitting here for half an hour, I promise you, because there's loads. I'm trying to do it fast. Where was I? Fatima Price, Shonda Owens, Tanner McLaren, I'm telling names again. Joshua's, Kevin Ward, Sassavi, Michael Keel, Christopher Hoss, Christy Snowy, Andrea Harden, Eric Kelvin, William Fox, Esjar, Claudette Hormiliosa, like Wingardium Leviosa. Just float you up in the air, you know I'm about. Shakira Sane, Lamar Lee, Sealy, Cody Harris, S, Daniel Hopkins, Cyril, one of them, Alexander Foley, Gilbert Baggins. Ain't that someone off The Hobbit? I don't know. Eric Jackson, Paul Forrest, Powell, Russell Cohan, Joseph Marcus, Crypto Mac, Andrew Queen, Give Me the Gains, Videx West, A.M. Ali, Mo C, Fiat Jassin, Mike V, J Fave, Terry JC, Ollie, Orville Broomfield. I told you! I feel good. NASA, Ignacio, that's a sick Harry Potter spell, I'll just mash up your eyelid. G Crypto Lemon 7, Chris Chico. Hold on. What's going on, my thing? NM that man, Francis Loco, Zach Adam, Mansour, Jem the Jaguar, Marcus Gittery, Exelios. Just flick that one out your hand. You best believe. Stony Mac. They just sound like Harry Potter spells, innit? What am I laughing for? Ranjo Singh, Raffle Krupa Agent, Aiden, Ejiki Okori, little spell there, spin you round. Luke Ainsworth, Mr. Do-Right, Anthony Berry, TRG Investments, Marky Cersei, hello, Ryan Williams, Toucan, Santino, Joel, hold on, what's going on my thing here? Crazy Jam, Timothy J. Brusky, Renee, UK MC No Name, Pablo, Lina111, Sunny V, Hani Abu, Ricardo Vinegar, Shidadu. Oh, there's so many. Oscar Vilgas, Crypto Moon, new to you. Jackson Tepper, Francis Hernandez. listen a while. Akbar, Jermaine Allen, David Adeniji, Chiquita. Hello. John Sandoval, Optimus Poompage, Edgar Cortez, Ramil TV. Big up to you all so far, Kirsten. I see you, Kirsten. Mr. Drew, SNCCC, Mullen Daddy, Albus, Joshua Asher, Black 8, Bob Rust, Eloy. I can't put the... I just spit in my mic. Mickey? It's Mikey, innit? User X 2019, Blackstar, Chillers Creations, Akis, Voldorus. That's that spell. Just mash up your ear. Mysis D. Lopez, Michael, Josephus Samara, Neona London, Chris Tap Dances. I will tap dance with you, best believe. Let me scroll this up again. Iris, Montreal Ammon, Joey J, Raj Team, Brian, this is where it gets confusing now because I'm scrolling up here and I'm scrolling down on my phone. Brian Reedy, Terry, Cornell Goodman, Matthew Walker, Sarpaint Singh, Dennis Boonman, Mark Peake, Elliot Chu, Royal ID, Hassan P, McCougar, Gordon McCulloch, Monica Matteo, Adam Allen, Ralph Green, Marcus Dunbar, Johnny Matthews, Arthur, Moises Gallery, Mrs. Carla V, Rizwan, A Kings, Ice Cat Trader. It says Davidus. I don't know if you're meant to be there, but oh well. Connie, what am I laughing for? William Johnson, Anthony Donne, Karen Danick, I think that's right. Kimberly Gearman, Awful One, Cylinder Tishuma, Stefan, Coinage, PC World. You best believe I still remember that. Marky27, hello. Dave, Chris Adlam. I like it. Crypto Newbie, Thomas Rodriguez, Golden Bags. I love that. What kind of bag? We got in your bag. Noah 21, Trevor Dawson, Jude Tam, Thierry, Joe Yusuf, Chucks Anderson, Splurge Ultra, RF Joy, Danny Rich, Elstein, Carnivore 444. I think I said that right. Morgan Culver, Joe, Cal Pashkama, yep. Alexis Pagan, Siraf X, Kevin V, Crypto Hustle, big up to you, man. I see you all the time in my comments. Losing my breath. Nova, Mohammed Imran, Ankush Jain, Corey, Mario L, Vanessa Small, Elijah A. Lendy. Listen, I haven't done this in ages. Moinul Hussein, Andrew Laramine, Nadine Jordan, Eddie Laforme, D. Wills, Riyad Midakaso, Hashmatala, Surah Rashid, Eamon Deep Whaler, Masixo, Master J, Daniel Brown, Leon Plus, DG Crypto, Adam Istvan, Theodore Wheaton, LD, Vincent Millett. I'm halfway, I promise you now. What am I laughing for? Mauricio A. Noop, Steve Hayer. There's so many. Eamon Rizvi, Janetta. I'll put a J. I know it's Janetta, but Janetta, you know. Legend Charles Knight. I feel like I'm playing a game. Asa Jones, because that sounds like a game name, innit? Duns River, Carrie, Gilbo Blaggins. I'm sure I just said someone's name like that. Jake Ross, Cookie Crumbs, Cookie. Love it. Christian Lee, Philip Stafford. Fund me now. I got loads of money. I can sort you out. Crypto. I was gonna say I haven't then, but I got to use the law of attraction. I have. Crypto Dive. Maha Ramadan. That's right. Fiaz ahead. Jim. Yeah. Harsha. Benty Hansen. Let me know. Daniel Grigriu. I think that's right. Idle Piper. Big up to you. We make crazy games. I know you know about it as well. Sherry T Zostek. Dishana Vation. Well, we all do. All of you guys. Because I know you're on my Patreon list. Mustafa. Sorry. Skylark. Hold tight, DJ Skylark. I'm in the place with the DJ Skylark. I'm picking up with the DJ Skylark. You better sort some music out for me. Big up to you. Liz Reed. El Bengrad. I think I said about El Bengrad. Yeah. The A-Team / something else. Jacob Madaris. Dave Cathro. Richard Harmer. Just make up your name, you know. JP Deline. I think that's right, Dillian. Joey Shawns, Akeem Banks, Michelle Van Den Acker. Hello. Rosemary Henson, Justin Levin, Via Financial, or Via? You could, an American say Via Financial, innit? Raycorn, Mr. Pauniti, big up to you. I see you as well. Massey, Tonye Adekibi, I think that's right. Sear Coins, Kasha Smith. There's so many. I feel like I'm getting on really well though. Soul Seeker. I don't know why I did that. I just feel like Theodis, Paolo Baptista, Renton Bacco, Inigo Zubieri, I think that's right, let me know. Stefan Grunfeld, RGC Visual, I'm starting to slow down. What's going on my screen? It's all slow as well. Lee Goodwin, Jiba, Matthew Wan, Tristan Miles, John Hung, Saif Rahman, May Ravel, Laurie Littrot, Alicia Abigus, that's right. Nima Wambagu, I think that's right. Des, David Lang, Saita, it's Saita! What's going on, Saita? Danny Raddick, Kenny Brokaw, Aaron Nguyen, Nick Smith, Sandbox. I got some Sandbox games. Is that what your Sandbox? I mean, Sandbox coins. Nazar, James Snowden, Pie. I need some pie in my life. Mr. Bonds. Yes, double starred, Mo Mill. Oh my god, there's loads. Make me sit here for like half an hour. Tom Just what? It just says Tom Just. Is it Justin? I don't know. I might miss your name, but let me know. If I missed anyone's name, let me know. Mustak Dean, Michael Knight, S. Terrell, Nate. What's going on my screen when it's going down? There's loads. Robert, John Carty, Josh Dave. What's going on my screen? Why isn't it scrolling down? Sorry, I don't mean to mess you up. Where am I? Josh Davis, Batch 1, VJ Kumar, Fuchs, I don't want to say the swear word, Devastator X, I see you all the time, big up. Francis B, Christopher Hamilton, Mr. Investor, Erino Lorenzo, I think that's right, Mark, Raphael Stepnikowski, Jordan Ratty, Gene Gerard, I'm almost there, Gasper Pestotnik, sounds like Robotnik, like Dr. Stonic, Randall Jeros, sorry, I messed your name up, Saif, Matthew Kirk, Peter Butler, Saifi Mohith, I think that's right, Mohith, and Martin Wehenkel. Big up to you guys. I see you, and I see you as well, Martin. Big up to you, man. Sort me out that baby. I see that. That's a big project. You guys need to check that out. All kind of insane games. Thank you all for becoming a Patreon. Wow, did I just do that, Ross? Thank you all for watching. If you're still here, I don't know if you're still here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I really do. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.